Buddy. No, you're not secondary, Mark, but Ruslan photobombed. Hey everybody, I know it's an early morning in almost in Ukraine, in US, but we just want to share with you guys. I know you're sleeping, but it's fine. Keep sleeping. I want to ask Mark, guys. Usually I talk. I want to ask Mark. I want to put Mark on a camera. How is your? Okay, so you guys know Mark is like just from the plane. He actually arrived. Just technically.
24 hours ago.
Wow, 24 hours ago.
Maybe 12.
No, you arrived to Ukraine like maybe, I don't know, 6 hours ago.
Yeah.
So how is that, Mark?
Well, it's a long flight, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Because unless you've traveled to Europe, you won't really experience anything like it. And if you have traveled to Western Europe, like the normal places, the run-of-the-mill places that most people go, like, you know, London, Paris, or Rome, or anywhere in Italy or France or whatever, you're going to see the same thing here, only it's like it's more authentic, and it's something that you would have to go back in time to see in any other place in Western Europe, and it would be way more expensive too, by the way, which is really just like an added bonus. And,
yes, by the way, guys, you know, Ukraine could really be a place for a destination, like historical, honeymoon, romantic, because people don't really realize on that it's incredible experience for a lot less.
Absolutely. You know, when you have to sort of pick your battles when you're thinking about where you're going to travel to and how much disposable income you have to travel. It's not really an easy decision, and you want to have the most fun for the best price, and it's really possible to do that very easily in Kiev and anywhere in Ukraine, really.
Yeah, Ukraine is such a great place to
and for kids too, right?
Yeah,
Kids love it too, right?
It's just amazing. They update like the town square like yearly and stuff, and they have so many nice people, and they're all this great architecture and stuff. It's a great place. I recommend coming there sometime.
Wow, there you go. That's from the young lad over here.
Yeah, guys.
There's plenty to do here for all ages.
Right, and he's
if
just.
you happen to be looking for a lovely Ukrainian lady, then I think you'll find plenty here. Just have to have all your ducks lined up in a row and get your thing together, and you'll be okay.
Yes, guys.
It's all about how you go about doing it, you know.
You can't just hope on meet somebody online and never travel, you know. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna show you if you haven't seen our Airbnb, and I'm like total, it's funny, like I'm total mess. We are all messed up because we've been out. We're all sweaty and tired, but we couldn't, we just wanted to go out at night and experience. And you can actually be on a budget. You can rent a big Airbnb. It's basically like a hotel itself, like it's like a mini hotel. So I have entire upper floor, there is down floor, and we actually didn't want to make it crowded. We could have actually more people in here. We could have 4 more people in here, but we kind of want to give each other space so we're not, can have time to recharge and rest. But you can make better decisions. I mean, it can be more economic. You can rent a big Airbnb and just share the costs with friends or whoever you're traveling with.
Yeah, this place looked amazing when I saw it on video. Like you might be looking at it right now, but when you see it in person, it's just twice as spectacular. Like 12-foot ceilings,
yeah, that's
2
pretty
levels.
amazing.
Everything's so spacious. You feel like you're in like the most expensive suite in any 5-star hotel, really.
Yeah, it is. It is pretty awesome.
And it's in the heart of everything too. Like a lot of the times you find these great deals on these spectacular looking places, and they're like in the middle of nowhere, and you're not really going to get to anything. You can walk to just about everything or get to the metro right from here. And any other European city, or especially in the United States, like this would be like one of the top suites in a 3 or 4, maybe even a 5-star hotel. That would be hundreds and hundreds of dollars a night, probably like at least $350 to $450, close to $500 a night. That's how spectacular the place is. And you could probably do a small group in here for like at least 4 to 6 people would be no problem at all if you get a small group like that. And for anything less than that, even for 2 couples or
For 2 couples would be perfect.
really,
Yeah. Well,
So-
we have entire upper floor, and you know there is here the floor, so it's really nice. But anyways, guys, we just want to come out and say hi. And you know what? It's like I said in my early video, like I'm almost like I feel totally worn out. Like a year ago, 2 years ago, I would never make a video when I'm all exhausted and you know Mark hadn't even rested yet from his flight. He arrived, I think it's 4:30 and so forth. But I just want to say this. Yeah, you're gonna have some pain. Like today, we have one of our clients. You know, their luggage was lost, and there was traffic in town, and one of our apartments doesn't have Wi-Fi, which is supposed to work, but it doesn't. And today, when we came, their elevator wasn't working. So, boy, it's not gonna be perfect. But you know, guys, it is all. Sorry for my hands. You know, it's not gonna be. I told you guys, no perfect videos now. Hey, Dave, go to bed, man. He's here.
Dave, go to bed now. Dave's here now. So yeah, like Veronica's saying, travel is not it's not a perfect science.
No.
You have to really line all your ducks up in a row. Once again, to use the phrase. But Veronica can help you with that. And if you're an experienced traveler, you know what I'm talking about. You have to like it's the little things that count. You have to do your things like. As far as one of our guys that lost his luggage, I actually looked upon, they offer you for $5, a whole $5, you can get this insurance that will guarantee you that if you don't get your luggage, that it's probably good insurance. But I had a direct flight. I would really recommend that.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to spend X amount on a vacation, and it's only a little bit more to get a direct flight, I would highly recommend it. Because think of all that time. You're going to be in the airport lugging your bags around to get to the next plane and all the fun that you could be having because you only have so much time when you're on vacation. You want to utilize that time and make the best use of it. So I would recommend the direct flight.
Well, if you
if you can do it. If not, just make sure that everything's that you allow yourself the right amount of time to get from point A to point B.
Yeah, we just came back from. Somebody says that I look pleased. Yeah, I'm pleased, but guys, my look on my face is just I'm worn out. It's been 3 days of craziness. But you know what? We just went out for a walk downtown here on Podol.
The Ferris wheel.
Yeah, we just rode the Ferris wheel in the darkness with beautiful lights and and it was awesome. I mean, we are totally messed up. It's just my hands are tied, but we are totally messed up, guys. But I just want to say, you know what? Sometimes you need to decide that you're gonna sleep later and you're just gonna go out for an adventure. It was too beautiful of a night to not go out. I mean, we're gonna call it. We're gonna finish it soon. I mean, I'm just total. But it was so fun. So we went outside and it was, you know, the old building, old historical building, all light up with lights. It is so gorgeous, you know, and very special atmosphere and people and music and everybody. A lot of people are out, so it's pretty awesome.
Probably keep tuning in tomorrow because today was just like sort of.
Yeah, today.
Going to check things out.
Yeah, right.
Real quickly.
Officially,
I think there's a music festival tomorrow. Dave was talking about. Dave, verify with that. Is there a music festival at the what's that venue? Anyway, I think I looked at the link that Dave posted. The music festivals. I think there's one tomorrow. That would be cool to check out. But there's so many things going on because the weather's beautiful, the humidity's low, it's not real hot.
It's not real hot. It's nice. It's kind of like dream.
You don't even need a jacket. Dave said bring a light jacket. I don't even think I'll need it.
Yeah.
And I looked at the weather forecast and it looks like a lot cloudier and rainier.
It's like really 70s and sometimes go like slightly to 80s and then go back to 70s. And then right now at night it was I think like late 60s to early 70s like at night. So it's perfect. It's a dream weather. Yeah, it can change. Sometimes like today in the daytime, in the middle of the day it gets hot. So I'm thinking tomorrow, you know, we were thinking to start at 10 a.m. but since we're going to bed real late, I'm considering, by the way, you can't smoke here. You can't smoke here. Yeah, you have balcony because you know they were. Yeah, I'm just saying. Sorry guys. What I was saying is, you know, it's best to start either early in the morning and go till the afternoon and then like take a nap and go out at night, because in the daytime today it was real hot. I needed to do some booking things and go to pay for some, you know, do some arrangements, and boy, that was tough. Like I was burnt, and I think, you know, tomorrow we might move our thing, get guys to rest in the heat, you know, and we might even have a second part of the day. You know, we will see. If some guys are tired, they can take the morning and early afternoon to rest, and then we can meet later on when the heat goes down. Like my favorite time is early in the morning and then later in the afternoon. But sometimes even in the middle of the day it's not hot, and shade is awesome. I mean, it's funny, it's a lot like Michigan in summer. It's pretty awesome. And but guys, you know, I don't want to give you this once again illusion that things are perfect. Like today I was, you know, trying to run errands, and it was uncomfortable, and you know, there was no elevator, and I had to walk, and I was wearing my high heels, had to walk a long distance, and it was hot. But you know, it's like each time you're doing something that counts, it's going to have some bumps, it's going to get a bit ugly, and it's normal. So, you know, my point in all of this, like, embrace the ugly. You have to sometimes embrace the ugly, because then you're not going to get to the beautiful part. Like, I felt bad for my guys because they had to wait an extra hour or two at the airport, you know, with the luggage, and then the traffic, and then elevator doesn't work, and then the Wi-Fi didn't work. But hey, you know, if you want things to be perfect, you might have to stay at home. I mean, how fun is that? And for me, as being an entrepreneur, you know, guys, that I'm leading the tour. I hired 2 people to help me, a guide and my assistant, and also somebody who picks up guys at the airport and helps them with cash and helps them with some other things. So yeah, I mean, it's taking some, it's taking some effort, you know. And some people, I get some like criticism sometimes on things and how, like, you know, inadequate I am, and that people just give me money for nothing. And let me tell you, it's not true. Because every person that has an idea and working for it is definitely work 10 times harder as if that would be someone else's idea. So why I'm saying this? Because if you want to travel, if you want to do something, and you know your family gonna laugh at you and say, hey, you could have got a new deck, your car needs an update, oh, you still don't have an iPhone and you want to travel, are you kidding me? You know, think about that and think what's more important to have. And if you have a crazy idea, you know, make it a plan. Make it a plan with a deadline, you know, and that's all. So guys, hey Antonio, I'm so sorry you're not here, my friend. It's we just started the tour officially tomorrow, but we came a few days earlier to just kind of, you know, get some time to adjust. I wish you would be here, my friend. I, you know, kind of lost you a little bit, so I didn't want to try to, you know, push things. But hey, maybe you'll join the next one. I am considering making one, and maybe in November or October. It's gonna be cooler, but there are still a lot of things to do, guys. There is always a lot of things to do here in Ukraine. So, Ruslan, there's not gonna be much video games now. It's really late. All right. Did you brush your teeth? Okay, guys. My mom's thing kicks in once in a while. I mean, even when I'm doing live, I can't help it. Yeah, Texas is like Texas, Florida, California even, it's terrible in summer. Like, I would not want to be there even if you pay me. Basically, Ukraine is a lot like Michigan in summer, which is pretty awesome. Houston Publisher, if you want to know more about my my details, you can contact me through consultveronica@gmail.com. You can see my email under all of my videos. So it's consultveronica with K @gmail.com. Never give up. You're such an inspiration. Don't mind the haters. Love is in the air. Hey, Tanya, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna Tanya, I won't give up. Thank you. Tanya,
I saw her on.
hey Tanya, remind me where, what state are you at? I knew, but I can't say right now. And thank you. I'm so happy to be an inspiration. You guys inspire me back because you have dreams and you wanted to do things. And I agree. Haters, guys, I want to tell you something about the haters. Hey, don't make those noises. That's okay. That's what happens when you have a roomie. But I just want to say, you know, something I thought was kind of profound and once again a reminder for me about the haters. What happens when you start to respond in them? They take your energy and they lead you away from your dream because you focus on running after them and proving yourself to them. And this is absolutely senseless because you're gonna spend so much energy, you're not gonna convince them, and they don't care anyway. Their goal is to pull you out of your element. Their goal is to suck on that, you know, take away that energy that you have that they don't have because they don't care of their dreams. They create a bunch of excuses why they can't do something, and because they see your vibrant soul, they try to basically take your attention. And guys, you know, attention is one of the most priceless things on the planet because we have only that much of attention and energy and emotional energy. It's a limited supply, so don't give it. You know what, for the wrong people you are never right, you are never good enough at your best. But we have this thing, we want to prove ourselves to the wrong people. We want to be accepted. You know, it's almost like this teacher-student instinct when we were in school, like elementary and then further on. We want to be approved. Like we want to prove, no, I'm the good guy. No, I'm the good girl. But guess what? You'll never be good enough at your best. But for the right person, they accept you at your worst. They see the beauty with you, in you, and they already have an excuse for you. Even if you are wrong, they already have an excuse for you. So that's something to think about. And you know, guys, I'm so smart telling messages here, but guess what? 3 days or 4 days ago, I was putting my precious energy trying to explain a guy, you know, why I think it's awesome that my son travels with me. And it doesn't matter for me really what anybody is thinking because I know what I'm doing. Like, same as you have some decisions in your life, you just know what you're doing. And in my case, I was like, really? I'm going to have a debate with a person that knows nothing about the situation he's talking? Is it really a smart thing to do? But the problem with these people, they try to find your vulnerable spot. And we all have them. The truth is, these people do not matter. And the only goal they have is to take your energy away and drive you further from your dream and put doubts. So guys, don't let that happen, because if you will, you'll never sit here in Kiev, Ukraine. You'll never go for a walk. You're never gonna see the beautiful historical downtown from the height of a Ferris wheel. You will never have a spontaneous, candid conversations. You will never engage with people that you were friends online, and here they show up at your door and you hugging them, and you know, they're like your best friends, you know, because they've been watching you and listening to you, sometimes more than your own family. So, you know, we got to choose our battles, and we got to give love back to those who matter. So, and yes. Oh, Tanya is going to Ukraine in August. That's awesome, Tanya. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Tanya says that her son went to Ukraine by himself at tender age of 6. And now he's 13 and he loves Ukraine. Yeah, my son, Ruslan, what do you think about Ukraine now, buddy? Awesome. Can you come here? Can you come here? Come here, buddy. Tell people how I torture you and how I push you.
She always like makes me just like suffer, and she makes me go across the world without. No, I'm joking. I love Ukraine because there are so many different people to explore, and they're all a bunch of like different areas that I can't explore in the United States, and the camera just can't cover anything from what it truly looks like. And I just love all the personality and the vibe here, and there are downsides. Like when I walk down the street, I love like doing all that stuff, but you always have to be a little cautious.
Yep, you do.
That's the truth, because it's not all
puppies and butterflies.
It's not all sugar and sweet. You know, it can be not that fun of an experience. You know, you gotta avoid certain people, but it's such a great place. You don't even notice that. Like, it's not even a problem.
Yeah, and do you agree that there's something about that, you know, it's one thing when you watch something in a video, but it's another thing when you're actually in it and you have this, you experience the vibe.
Because the amazing vibe that you're giving out, like it can't be stopped by any sort of hater when you're in this area. Like, I can't explain it in human comprehension is the place, how you feel when you're there. I mean, it's just...
you know what, it's really interesting, because I totally agree with Ruslan, with my son. You can't explain, you just have to experience the things. And hey, you know, it might not be your thing. You might say, you know, that's not my vibe. Maybe your vibe is Turkey or Italy or, I don't know, Egypt, or I don't know, Emirates or Paris. You know, I have a couple cities where I come and I love the vibe. I feel alive. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Of course, Kiev is one of them, but I have more. I had places in my life that I visited, and I was like, oh my God, I felt magic inside of me. So really, you gotta have your own experience. You know, sometimes people tell you that, oh my gosh, it was a terrible experience here and there, but their experiences is their mirror. You can never judge it, whether it was awesome or it was good. Even things that I'm telling you, yeah, they're awesome for me because I can feel it. I hope you can feel it too, but maybe you won't. Tanya is saying, I'm sure everybody loves Ruslan's curly hair.
That's the truth.
Yes, that's the truth.
Everyone goes and stops and keeps
It's
counting.
his trademark.
Yes.
So you are right.
Yeah, well, good, buddy. And Tanya says that her son also has curly hair. Yes.
Hey, brothers from another mother.
Yeah. So guys, well, I always want to say from Michigan with love, but this time from Ukraine with love. It's very, very, very late here. I'm actually an early bird, but in Ukraine, I am not. I get up early, but I go to bed late because it's too much beauty to miss out. Night is my favorite time, like early morning and night, because it's cool, the lights are on, the people are outside, so many beautiful women, beautiful, handsome men too, but just great atmosphere, you know, nice to have social life, nice to be around people. And with my guys, you know, on this tour, we're gonna definitely see some sightseeing, but one of the things I want to do is I want them to meet people, I want them to socialize, and I want them to make communications with other people and make friends. You know, I love if they go with me on another tour. If they want to go by themselves next time, I'm totally fine with that. I want them to give real experience, not domestic baby holding hand experience, because they are men, they're not babies, you know, they're not kindergarten graduates. I want them to have a full experience. Yes, I'm looking over them because it's their first time, and we do have some sightseeing planned, but I also want to relax mode and socialize with others, because one thing that greatly miss in US is a lot of social life outside. People maybe socialize a little bit in the mall, but it's not the same. Here people are really out, you know, out and about, and people are everywhere. It's a great way to meet new friends. It's a great way to just feel yourself in a society, feel yourself around others, and see who you really are. Can you communicate? Can you make new friends? Can you engage in conversations? Or are you just cool when you are online and nobody can see your face and you can put some comments, you know? So that's all about being spontaneous and having an adventure. So guys, from Ukraine with love, thank you so much for being here. And everybody's appreciated. I appreciate you guys. I wish you a wonderful day today. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Houston Publisher. And thank you all, guys. Have a wonderful day, and don't let anybody to take your dream away. Whatever you want to do, come and experience it. If you have questions, if you want to be on my next tour, if you want to be that lucky, you can send me an email to consultveronica@gmail.com. And have a wonderful night, guys. Or actually, wonderful day. And I will see you soon.